Welcome in for yoga day number 7, Rise and Shine. We'll begin in a comfortable meditative seat. Whether you're cross-legged, propped up with a blanket underneath your hips, or seated in Virasana, hero pose, yogi's choice. Find what suits your body this morning. You can bring the hands to either side of the mat. Whether you use fingertips or the heel of the hands, reach down and lift the back body. Get a little length in the back spine. And then release the arms, bring them down to the knees, palms down, and close the eyes. Begin with your breathing. Noticing the beat of your heart. Noticing the flow of the breath. Is it short? Is it fast? Is it shallow? Begin to bring the breath down low into the pelvic bowl. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest expand. Exhale, relaxing the whole body, sitting a little taller. Now begin counting your breath to a count of 5 on the inhale and a count of 7 on the exhale. And if you feel like the inhale breath is extra challenged to try and reach the number that you've chosen to count to, maybe place the right hand onto the low belly and draw the breath in to the place just under the navel, feeling the belly expand out towards the hand. Slow sips of air in. Slowly elongating the exhale breath. Keeping the mind focused on the counting of the breath. Now see if you can elongate the breath more than the count of 7, maybe 9, maybe 12. The elongation of the exhale breath has a calming effect on the heart rate, the nervous system. Noticing your heart rate. Notice how it's settled since the moment you began to sit. Lips are closed, tongue placed to the roof of the mouth just behind the teeth. Tongue lock, releasing the jaw, the clenching of the jaw by placing the tongue here. routine counting of the breath. Two more cycles. A final exhale of counting. Just notice the breath, equal, coming in and flowing out. Notice the quality of the breath. Is it dry? Is it warm? Just notice. No judgments, no opinions. Simply notice it as it is, right here in this moment. Next exhale breath, open the mouth, release out all the air, large sigh. Close the lips, inhale. Exhale, sigh. Opening the eyes on the inhale. Notice the brightness of the room. Smiling at yourself. We'll come into a version of a yogi squat. Both feet will be wide. Here, lift your hips up, knee height. Pressing the blanket away from you. Hands will come down to the floor. Just notice the legs here. Notice the spine. Can you lengthen from tail to crown? Fingertips down on the mat. Maybe they're up on blocks. Take an inhale breath. Lift the breastbone forward. Gaze forward. As you exhale, tuck the pelvis. Belly draws in. A version of cat-cow in yogi squat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, tailbone reaches back and long. Exhale, tailbone draws under. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Moving with the breath. Inhale, begin the movement. Exhale, begin. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Hands onto the knees. Push through the heels, standing tall. Stepping the feet to the front of the mat. Version of Surya Namaskar. Inhale, arms float up, sun salute. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. It's your first one of the morning. Lower the torso on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands slide up the shins. Exhale, fold, bending the knees. Inhale, chair pose. Reach the arms up, keeping the knees bent. Legs are parallel, all 10 toes facing forward. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana, lowering the arms. 2 more. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold, bending at the hips and knees. Inhale, rise up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Hold here, full inhale breath. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, stand. Inhale, arms circle overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hold for a full breath. Inhale. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Adding on, inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Lift the right foot off the mat. Just come up onto the toes. As you exhale, step the right foot back. Arms go back. Inhale, lift the arms, high lunge and hold. Left knee, gaze down. Can you see the left big toe? Knee tracks over, second to fourth toe. Hips are squared forward, shoulders are squared forward. Reach the right heel back, straightening the leg more fully. Engage the muscles of the legs. Wrap them tightly to the bones. With an inhale breath, feel as though the legs are pushing out, and the exhale breath, the legs are pulling in. This equal balance outward and inward. Pubic bone up towards the chest. Keeping the belly engaged so we don't drop into that low back. Exhale, lower the arms. Lean forward. Inhale, lift the arms. Two more. Exhale, fold and sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift, full breath. One more. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. Lean forward. Exhale, step right foot forward. Chair pose. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Notice the heartbeat. Crown of the head lifts up towards the ceiling. Grounding the feet into the earth. Big toe, little toe, two corners of the heel. The outer edge of the foot presses down, lifting the inner arch up, squeezing the inner thighs together. Feel the muscles wrap around the leg bones. Feel this energetic work through the leg muscles, rooting the feet into the earth, keeping the mind calm, present in this moment. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Arms are reaching, but you're grounding into the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hold here. We lift the left heel. As you exhale, step your left foot back. The arms come back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Palms face forward, gazes forward. Find that drishti, your focal point, your outer gazing point. Steady focus, finding that support through the feet first. Gaze down at your right big toe. Maybe press the knee out towards that fourth toe so you have that strong alignment supporting your structure. All 10 toes facing forward. The inhale breath, pushing out. Exhale, pulling in. Notice when you exhale, this Mula Bandha, the root pelvic floor, draws in. Uddiyana Bandha, belly lock, maintaining support for the low back. Pubic bone up towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. One more, exhale. Inhale, lift. Hands to heart as you exhale, lean forward. Inhale, step that left foot forward. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift the arms, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Notice the heart. The energy moving from the fingers to the toes, from the crown of the head down into the feet. Reaching both arms up, lift the right knee. Hold here, bring the arms to goalpost. You're going to cross the right elbow over the top of the left. Back of the hands can press together or wrap to palm for eagle arms. You can stay here with the right knee. Option to bend the left knee. Option to cross the right ankle over left thigh. As you lower into the left knee bend, steady drishti. Find the left foot pressing firmly down, big toe, little toe, keeping the inner arch lifted. Sink in a little lower with that left knee bend. Find steadiness with your breath. The more shallow and quick it becomes, the less centered you are physically, mentally. Standing tall, inhale, uncross the right leg, exhale, step it down. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, round it in. Eagle arms, inhale, lift. Exhale, draw it in. One more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, opening, goalpost. And exhale, lower both arms. Inhale, left knee lifts as the arms lift up. Exhale, bend the elbows, goalpost. Inhale to exhale, left elbow over top of right. Back of hands touch. Option, wrap the hands more deeply, palms together. Exhale, bend right knee. Try to keep that torso neutral. Lifting the left ankle to place on top of the right. Keeping the hips squared forward. Find steadiness in your breath as you squat in a little lower. Find steadiness with the breath. Find a deeper inhale breath. With Uddiyana Bandha, navel drawing in and up under the front ribs to find a little more center in your balance. Inhale, pressing up through the right leg, lift the left knee to step it down, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Gaze is just past the thumbs as you exhale. Gaze comes inward. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Inhale. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, circle arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step right foot back, high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift. Two more, exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, we sweep back. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards the spine, open chest. We're going to come into a floating balance. Open the arms to a T. Reach the heel of the hands wide. Fingers towards the shoulders. Begin to lean forward, coming up onto the toes of the right foot. Keep low into that left leg. Exhale, float that right leg up. Gaze is forward. Flying your bird. Taking off, but staying rooted into the connection of you. No judgment, no opinion. Simply present here with your body and your breath. Inhale, lower the right foot. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, step a right foot forward, meet the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, step left foot back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the arms, lean forward. Two more. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Ujjayi breath coming in through the nose, out through the nose. Exhale, hold here. Inhale the arms to a T. Fingers draw back. When you're ready, exhale, lift the left foot. Whether it's 1 inch, 2 inches, it doesn't matter. Fly your bird. Find steadiness in that right leg. Keep your right hip reaching back where the left foot is pointing towards the wall. Spread the left toes out wide. Reach the heel of the hands away from the shoulders. Steadiness in the breath. Deeper inhale. Exhale, lower the left foot. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step feet back into plank. Both hands hands are on the ground. If you have a wrist injury, lower down to your forearms. Hold here into your plank. Notice the breath. If you need to, lower the knees. Yogi's choice. Preserve your body. If your breath is too heavy, simply lower the knees and push back into child's pose. Lower the knees wide. Send your hips back, extended child's pose. Arms are reaching out as wide as the mat. The third eye, the point between the two brows, just above the bridge of the nose, is resting onto the earth. This moment of turning inward, connecting your breathing with your body, the movements, bringing you to connect in with your true self. Rising up on an inhale breath, we're going to come into a deep hip opener here. So you can have a blanket underneath your seat. We're going to cross the legs. Right shin in front of the left. Feet are flexed, and try to line up the feet with the knees. Grab your strap. And if you don't have one today, don't worry. So here, allow the knees to fall open as you sit up taller with each inhale breath. You'll grab the strap with the right hand, with the heavy end hanging down. So as you bring it behind your back, you know where to grab with the other hand. Coming into cow face pose. So the right elbow is reaching up to the ceiling. Go ahead and grab the strap with the left hand. Walking the right fingertips down, the left fingertips up. Pause into the moment where you begin to feel the very first sensation. Your body speaks truth to you. Listen. As you inhale, the crown of the head and right elbow lift to the ceiling. As you exhale, draw the front ribs down and towards the back spine. With each inhale breath, feel as though that right elbow opens up more. And you may feel completely rounded. That's okay. When you feel that expansion with the inhale breath, maybe you move a 1/4 inch, maybe you don't move, but you can feel that sensation created in your body. Find steadiness with the breath as you ease into your pose. Elongate your exhale breath to calm the heart rate down from your standing sequence. Life asks us to be present no matter what is being thrown at us. And we recognize this on the mat, seeing our breath begin to flutter when we're asked to do a lot. And just taking this moment to learn how to connect with the breath is a skill that can be used all day, every day, to help you speak more from your center, less reactive. Slowly release the arms, set the strap down. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Let the hands fall to the earth. They land where they land. Maybe you have your hands on blocks. You feel this more deeply into the right hip. If not, think more about lengthening your spine and opposing all of that front body rounding that we do at work. Sit up tall, lengthen through the back body. Hinging at the hips, the tail lights shine bright behind you, your sit bones. Rather than tucking underneath you and rounding the low back, lengthen through the sit bones. And then exhale, bowing down. If your body allows this, be with it wherever you are. Breathe into the spaces that are tight. And feel how each exhale breath, the body molds into position. Without reactivity. Relaxing the brow, your cheeks, the tongue and Jiva Bandha just at the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. The jaw unclenches, accepting what is in the moment. Inhale, rise up. Uncross the legs, bringing the left leg in front of the right to cross. Feet are flexed and active to protect the knees. You're going to grab the strap with the left hand, the heavy piece hanging down. That left elbow is bent. Right hand will grab the strap. Notice if the shoulders are rounding forward. Can you actively open the chest, collarbone to collarbone? Now feel as though the back of the head is pressing against a wall, and maybe that left elbow is extra challenged. Breathe into it. No judgment. Just love on that left arm. We all start somewhere. Inhale, the crown of the head lifts. As you exhale, maybe the hands walk up and down that strap to connect in more, or maybe you back off. Because at first, maybe you jumped the gun and went into where you were last time. But every day the body changes. The moment we get used to something is the moment that it changes. We can resist it or just breathe into those spaces that bring discomfort to find comfort in the moment just as it is. Breathing through the discomfort. And sitting with the uncomfort. Inhale, the left elbow reaches to the ceiling. Open up the chest more. As you exhale, release the strap. Set it down to the floor. Flexing both feet, active to protect the knees. Inhale, we lift the arms. Exhale, folding, lower the hands down to the mat. Inhale, crown of the head lengthens out from the tail as you send your tail lights back longer to lengthen out through the back spinal muscles. A little tuck of the chin, Jalandhara Bandha, to keep the back of the neck long. Notice the sensations you feel in the hips. If you feel anything in the knees, notice your feet. Are they active? Can you spread the toes out a little wider? Does that change anything? If you're receiving pain signals, just back off, just a little, giving space to inhale and exhale, bowing down to the earth. 3 breath cycles. Each inhale, the breastbone lifts a little forward, and the exhale, belly draws in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, stretch both legs out. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, seated forward fold, arms lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Hands come down to the mat. Maybe they touch the feet. Maybe shins, maybe thighs. Doesn't matter, just where they land. In the practice of yoga, we learn to move with what the body is offering, rather than forcing the body into position. We learn to work with the body as it is, just like taking the moment as it is. Legs are active, no passive muscles. Toes are drawing back, reaching through the heels. Feel the inner thighs squeeze together, big toes pressed together. Slight internal rotation of the legs from the hips allows you to forward fold a little deeper. Little kneecap lift, keeping the thighs engaged so we protect that knee joint from locking out. With each inhale breath, that breastbone reaches forward, and exhale, the belly draws in. Ujjayi breath in and out. Inhale, slowly rise. Setting the blanket off to the side. Reaching your arms straight forward. Exhale, roll it back, stretch the right leg out. Single leg boat pose, Navasana. Inhale. Exhale, roll it up. Plant the right leg down. Inhale. Left leg stretches as you curl back. Navasana, boat pose. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Option, both legs. Exhale, roll it back. Maybe just the feet lift. Maybe you stretch the legs. Yogi's choice. Inhale. Exhale, lower the body to the earth. Head rests down. And relax completely. Focus on the breath. Notice the texture of the breath. The coolness of the air as it comes in. The warmth of the air as it passes out. Noticing your feet and legs equally weighted down on the mat. Notice your right arm, left arm, equally weighted down on the mat. Notice the back of the head, the shoulders and the pelvis. Finding symmetry with the body. Imagine your yoga teacher was there, placing her fingers just at your third eye, above the bridge of the nose between the two brows. And imagine this connection of acupressure pressing in and then melting the eyebrow. She traces her fingers across the brow, and you release all the tension as it melts away. There's no need to seek the truth. Just put a stop to your opinions. Just as life is made up of day and night, and song is made up of music and silence, friendships, because they are of this world, are also made up of times of being in touch and spaces in between. Being human, we sometimes fill these spaces with worry, or we imagine the silence as some form of punishment, or we internalize the time we are not in touch with a loved one as some unexpressed change of heart. Our minds work very hard to make something out of nothing. We can perceive silence as rejection in an instant, and then build a cold castle on that tiny imagined brick. The only release from the tensions we weave around nothing is to remain a creature of the heart. By giving voice to the river of feelings as they flow through and through, we can stay clear and open. In daily terms, we call this checking in with each other. Though most of us reduce this to a grocery list, how are you today? Do you need any milk, eggs, juice, toilet paper? Though we can help each other survive with such outer kindnesses, we help each other thrive when the checking in with each other comes from a list of inner kindnesses. How are you today? Do you need any affirmation, clarity, support, understanding? When we ask these deeper questions directly, we wipe the mind clean of its misperceptions. Just as we must dust our belongings from time to time, we must wipe away what covers us when we are apart. Meditate on these statements and what they mean to you, and then speak them to a loved one today. I appreciate you and your heart. I want the channel of heart to be wide open between us. I make a promise to you that if misunderstandings or conflicts should grow between us, I will share them with you directly and not let them build or grow in a hidden way. I would count the same promise for you as a blessing. Just notice the sensations in your body. Just notice how those words connected into your body. Slowly bringing the thumb and index finger to touch. The thumb touches each fingertip, bringing connection back into the body, and rolling over to your right side. You'll come up to a seated position just as we began. Cross-legged, Virasana, hero pose, your choice. Hands come to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Spreading the fingers out wide. Noticing the space within us that is pure love and acceptance. And extending it out to each and every being on this earth today. However it is that you encounter them. Recognize the space that you found today, this morning, in your practice. And in those moments that you're asked to not be reactive, try and come from a place of love. Just accepting the moment is as it is, without resisting. No judgment. Just breathe. Drawing the fingers back together, drawing that inward, finding that intention for yourself today. We'll Om out together with one single Om. Inhale here. Om. Namaste.